Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today we're going to work on our Junk Journal January, and this is hosted by Meg Journals in collaboration with Get Messy Art. And if you like my video, I just ask that you check out my other ones. Click on the like and subscribe and hit the bell next to it, and YouTube will notify you when I upload my videos. I appreciate everyone that stops by. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Today is going to be another multiple prompt video. We're going to be working on, let me see, it's 15 through 17. It's opposites, flow, and whimsical. And I'm going to be doing them out of order today, just because of the way I have my pages laid out. And let's see. I'm going to take this out, and then in a couple minutes here, we'll come back to this page. So for my first prompt, I'm going to start with flow. Now, I sat and thought about it and thought, and you know, everybody knows what go with the flow means, yeah. But to put it on paper, well, I guess I'm not that good. So what more do I think about when I think of flow? I think of the water flowing down the creek. So today I just got kind of creative. I like to periodically doodle, and I'm not an artist by any means, but I like to doodle. So this is my background, and of course this is the sky, and then we have the grass and the water with the little creek running down it. And then out of, let me set this aside, out of a kid's dictionary, like one of the first learning dictionaries, I cut out some little prompts to go on my picture because I can't draw that good. So we're just going to have some trees. And let's see. I made some little marks in my little creek where I wanted stuff to go. I was going to try to just kind of pencil in rocks, but they didn't look right. So I found some rocks with like the ripples in the water. And just a little, and these all, you know, show the water flowing down. You have to use your imagination. Probably looks like a little kid's picture, but I'm a kid at heart. We'll just say that. And then up here in the sky, I have some little clouds. Now, of course, you know, I colored everything before I come on video because I couldn't sit here and do that. And then a little flock of birdies. And then we'll just have our prompt here that says flow. So I have to glue everything down. I have to glue my paper to the background. And I think I can just go ahead and glue everything down first because, you know, it's all flat. I think we'll start with the trees. For the main part of it, I'll just use my stick, my glue stick. Keep wanting to call it stick glue, but it's the same thing, I guess. I had fun doing this. On one of my other prompts, it's going to be me doodling again, but it was a lot of fun. And then that little tree there is just a little tiny, like it's way back in the distance. I would love to be able to draw. I think it would be a lot of fun. How's everyone doing today? We're having a snowstorm. We had a couple days that the wind chills was very, very low. So like I use these little pictures out of the kids' dictionary, so you can find, you know, stuff to use most places. You just have to hunt. I think I intended for my birds to be down a little farther, but they're stuck, so I'm going to leave them there. And I just inked around the outside of this page just to kind of highlight it a little bit, just so it would stand out a little bit more. I just did this on just regular printer paper. And then I tore around the edges. I just left it real raggedy looking. I didn't dare to draw right on the background page. I would probably had to have thrown it away. So there's my number one. There's Flow. It should have been over just a little farther. I don't have it on there as straight as what I would like. Let me just add a little more glue around the outside. Seems like when you're just messing with this stuff and you sit it down, it sits down perfectly, right where you might want it. I think that's a little better. Has this more even with the edge of the page like I had it to begin with. All right, so there's number one, Flow. And I'm sure everybody come up with all different ideas for their flow. If you have any suggestions what your idea for flow was, let me know. All right, now my second prompt is going to go here. And my second one is whimsical. I love whimsical stuff. Like I said, I'm a kid at heart. Now on this one, I kind of did a little, I just kind of free-handed. This one was a picture, and I kind of copied it and kind of made it smaller to fit the page. And of course he should have been smaller, but you know, it's all fairy tale stuff. So when I drew my house, I'll just show you what I come up with. This is what I sit and do when I think I'm bored. I just sit and I use a lot of this graph paper. And I just have a lot of fun. So the little bird, I just, I traced him because he was the right size. And the little hand, well, I had to add it on, so it was all a lot of fun. And his little lantern. And then I just, my granddaughter has a light board, and I just set everything on the light board, and then I traced it onto this paper. And I had so much fun doing it. So, now this I did on tissue paper. So I just, I used my pinking shears. I didn't want to try to tear the edges because I knew it would just completely destroy it. So I just have to glue this on, and then we're going to add some little gems. I don't dare to stick it down on that because I won't be able to get it off. But like, this was so much fun. The back of my tissue paper kind of has a shiny surface to it, which is normally, I think, the front of the tissue paper, so I hope it sticks all right. I thought about doing little baby animals because I love the little baby animals. But I also like gnomes. So, gnomes it is. Hopefully I can get it stuck down flat without tearing it. And I'm not going to try to move it again. I might lose a little tiny piece of this rock down here. There we go. Then I'll trim that off so it doesn't tear. Pinking shears aren't in here, so I can pink that later. And then I'll have to trim this edge off too. Okay, so I like this. Now, I'm going to put my little whimsical tag there. And of course we have to dress it up a little tiny bit. So on the stars, I'm going to put some little gems. I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac for my gems. They're supposed to have a sticky edge, but I'm not going to depend on that. Sorry if you're hearing my notification. It's bad outside, so I have to be able to hear my hubby if he needs to get a hold of me. And that just makes my my stars a little shinier. Now let's see. And I'm just going to use some of these. Now on his little hat, I drew the little squares, but I think I just want to give him some little gems, make him a little shinier. He's cute. And then I'm just going to put a little red one up here on top of his little hat. There, I like that. Now, I'm going to add a little gem to his roof. His house is green, so we'll just do a green gem. And then down here is a little flower pot. So I'm just going to add maybe 3 of the little gems to replicate his flowers. And we'll see how that looks. We'll just do this pink, and we'll do a purple, and then we'll do this little, I don't really know what color it is, if it's off yellow. So there we go. So that'll just kind of replicate his flowers. Let's move them up a little bit. Showed in the regular picture that they were all over the pots, but this is a little picture, so there's his flowers, and that's cute. And this is his pile of wood over here. Okay, so what do you think about my whimsical picture? All right, now for our last one, it's going to be opposites. I have to get this other page out. Sorry about that. Okay, now we'll get our next page, and it's on here, but I'm just going to pull the single page out. Now our last prompt is opposites. So, you know, generally if you think of opposites, you think of black and white or inside and outside. Let me see. I had that up there. And then you also think of like the positive and the negative. So I just thought I would put some together on the page. And just lay it out here so I can, hope I'm up high enough. Hope I was for the other ones. Let me see, make sure I have everything in the right place. And then my music letters, they're black on white paper. And then over here we have black and white string. Just a little extra embellishment for the page. And then I thought down here we could just coil this like a rope. I don't know that it'll stay there till I glue it. And then I'm just going to lay my opposites on there. And I was going to ink that black, but I didn't. So we can just hang on real quick and I'll go ink. Be right back. Okay. So the other day, I did a video and it used these circles. I had this one left over and I had a whole bunch of these little frames from my punch. And when I was thinking, and I thought, you know, oh, I should keep them because maybe I could use them for a little, you know, framing something. And then when I come to this prompt, I thought, oh, well, that would work good. So that's what we did. Now, before I glue this lace here down, I'm going to glue this down. I shouldn't have moved all them off of there. I'm going to glue this down with glue stick. I left my glue stick open, so now it's not cooperating. Let's rub some of that off of there. Some things you put back and you save and it's like, well, I've had them all this time, never have used it. And other things, well, it just kind of pops up and works. Now, let me put this back up here. And then let me put this down here. I just want this a little bit underneath the lace. But when you have this great big open area with nothing in the center, it's a little fragile. Kind of gets a mind of its own. Okay, now let's see. Yep. So that's good. And I'll just go ahead and glue this one down. I have ideas for my other prompts, so that video should be out shortly. Okay. Now I'm going to glue my lace down with my Fabri-Tac. I could have left this lace go up above the page just a little tiny bit. Maybe I'll do that. I want more of that frame to show. I have to hold that down a minute. That's just not cooperating. It had a bend in it. And then down here, just kind of zigzaggy this. This is a heavy lace. So it's very dimensional. I'll have to see later on. I might have to come in with a little tiny bit more glue. Okay. Now, I don't think I thought a whole lot about how I was going to glue the string down. So we'll put some there. We'll put some there, and we'll hope we end up with our figure 8 again. And then I'll just have to go back. Maybe my art glitter glue should hold it, and it has a really small tip. So I may have to use that. So there's our figure 8. Now for this, I'm just going to kind of do maybe a circle. And just kind of fold it around there. That should hold that down okay. So what did everyone think of my prompts today? I can say these ones were fun. I enjoyed these ones. I like to have fun. And that's what we're supposed to do when we're crafting. We're supposed to have fun. So we'll just kind of like put a little glue there. And that's only string, so that'll hold it down. Okay. Now I'll bring the 3 back out. We can look at them. We had Flow, which I liked. We had Whimsical, and I forgot to read this. Gnome Place Like Home. Cute. So I really like this page. And then we have Opposites, and opposites attract. Okay, so that's my video for today. Let me know what you think. Any comments, questions, suggestions, leave them down in the video or in the comments. And if you liked my my video, just give me a thumbs up. Come back and see me for my next video. So, enjoy the rest of your day and happy crafting. Bye for now.